everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this video first time, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to teach you HTML tutorials in this video. If you watch this video until the last, you will learn everything about the HTML, and it will be very beneficial for your web developer career. And hoping that you will watch this video until the last, but you have to watch until the last. If you don't know what is HTML, HTML is a hypertext markup language, and this is one of the easiest language to learn in the planet. And if you don't know how can you use the HTML and how can you use the CSS, and this video is only for you, but you have to watch until the last. Okay, so if you are new in this video, you have to subscribe my YouTube channel. And today we'll discuss about everything in this video, and we will discuss about the HTML elements, HTML headings, HTML paragraph, HTML links, and everything you can get in this video. But you have to watch this video until the last, and if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask me in the comment sections. So without any delay, let's begin our tutorial, but you have to subscribe my YouTube channel right now. So without any delay, let's begin our tutorial. Hello everyone, welcome to you all in my YouTube channel. If you are watching this video first time, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to press in the bell icon also. So today I'm making a video on HTML, so hoping you like this video series. I'm hoping that you will follow my all the HTML tutorials, and it will help you to learn HTML5. So let's start our tutorial. So what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and you can see so HTML is the standard markup language for creating web pages. You can create amazing web pages using HTML. It's one of the popular language all over the world. Lots of web developers use HTML to create amazing kind of web pages. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So HTML describes the structure of a web pages. HTML consists of a series of elements. HTML elements tell the browser how to display the contents. HTML elements are represented by tags, and you have to use tags when you are learning HTML. So HTML elements are represented by tags. HTML tags label pieces of content such as heading, paragraph, table, and so on. Browsers do not display the HTML tags but use them to render the web pages. So this is the features of web pages. This is the feature of HTML. So when you are creating web pages, in that time your HTML web pages will help you. So you can see the history of HTML here. You can see there are lots history. So first of all, the HTML launched in the 1991. From the 1991 to 1999, HTML developed from version 1 to version 4. This was the first stage of HTML, and in the year 2000, the World Wide Web Consortium W3C recommended XHTML 1.0. The XHTML syntax was strict, and the developers were forced to write valid and well-formed code. In 2004, W3C decided to close down the deployment of HTML in favor of XHTML. In 2004, WADWG Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group was formed. The WADWG wanted to develop HTML consistent with how was used while being backward compatible with older versions. So in 2004-2006, the WADWG gained support by the major browsers. In 2006, W3C announced that they would support WADWG. In 2008, the first HTML5 public draft was released. So now we are using HTML5. hoping in the future they will launch another latest version also. So in 2012, what WG and W3 decided on separations. Okay, so this is the history of HTML. So now we are using HTML5. So what is the most interesting new APIs in HTML5 are? So hoping you understand, you already know about the API. I will talk about the API in the future videos. So today I'm just talking about the interesting new APIs in HTML5 are HTML geolocations, HTML drag and drop, HTML local storage, HTML application gas, HTML web workers, HTML SSE, and we'll discuss about it also in the future. So I'm making a video series on HTML5. So hoping you are following my video series, and today I'm discussing about the text editor. So without any late, let's begin our tutorial. So today I'm telling you which text editor you can use when you are learning HTML5. So there are lots of text editor available in the market. There are lots free text editor you can purchase also, but I think you should not purchase. You can use it in the you can find any kind of text editor in free of cost. So if you don't know how can you find your favorite text editor, you can search in the internet also. So I'm recommending you, there are lots text editor available. So you can use the Notepad also. See this Notepad also. This is a inbuilt text editor which is already available, pre-installed text editor in Windows. So if you are using Mac, you can use another your favorite text editor also. But I'm using Windows, that's why I'm suggesting you you can use the Notepad also. And you can use Notepad++, you can use Sublime Text also, you can use the Visual Studio Code also. If you are trying to download the Notepad++, just you have to go to google.com, and after this you can search the Notepad++. Here you can search Notepad++ free download. Okay, download, and from here this is the official website of Notepad++, and from here you can download your favorite Notepad++. Now the current version is Notepad++ 7.7.1, and you can download the Sublime Text also. From here you can take Sublime Text free download. Okay, so from here you can see this is the official website of Sublime Text, and you can download it from here. Now the current version is Sublime Text 1.4, and now you can see there are lots version. You can download it in the free version also, and you can purchase the Sublime Text editor. And another text editor also available, that is Visual Studio Code free download. Okay, so this is also amazing text editor. You can also use this one. Now you can see there are lots versions available. You can download the Visual Studio Code for the Windows also. You can download this one for the Linux also. You can download it for the Mac also. So it's depend on your requirement, but I'm using the Windows, that's why so I'm choosing the Windows. So from here also you can choose the bit also. You can download it for the 64-bit, you can download it for the 32-bits also. It's depending on your system. So after downloading your software, you have to install this text editors. After that, from here you can search it. So if you Notepad++, okay, just you have to type the notepad++, then it will be open. So you can also use this text editor to make a beautiful web pages using HTML5, and another is Sublime Text, but I'm using the Sublime Text 3. Now you can see there are okay, just wait for a moment. Yeah, now you can see the Sublime Text is already opened, so from here you can use it. Now you can see there are lots of options available. Now I'm using the free version, that's why it's showing unregistered. So from the project you can see there are lots of options available, and now you can see there are the find, selections, edit menu, lots of menus also available, so you can also use this one. So another my favorite text editor is Visual Studio Code. So from here also you can use this one. Okay, just wait for a moment, my Visual Studio Code is opening. Okay, just wait for a moment, it's opening. Now you can see it's the amazing video editor, and from here you can use it, and it's depending on your in your requirement. You can you can use it in different tags, but in this time we are using this one for the HTML5. The cam is not recording properly, but it's okay. Hoping you will understand my problem. So today I'll show you the structure of HTML. So first of all, you have to use this less than, and this one dot type. Sorry, this should be like this dot type. Okay, and you have to close, and now you have to type HTML. Every HTML code should be inside tag. Okay, then after that you have to close that HTML. Okay, now after this you have to type head, and you have to close this one. Okay, after this you have to open the body tag, and you have to close the body tag also. Now you can see this is the structure of the HTML, and in the head you can type the title. Okay, and you have to close this one. If you didn't close the tag, it will not work, that's why. So from here you have to write something. So I'm writing here something, this demo pages. Okay, and now you can see you can use the CSS here inside the head tag, and inside the body tag you can write a different kind of tags code. So this is the structure, and how can you save it? So just you have to press Ctrl+S, and now you have to choose the location, and after this just you have to tap. So you have to type something here. You have to give the file name. I am giving the index.html. So I'm saving this one, but don't forget to put the .html extension. If you didn't put that one, it will not work. Okay, so after saving it, now you can see done. Okay, now this is the structure of the HTML5. Before if you don't know about the tag, you can ask me in the comment section also. And tag means in the HTML everything should be inside tag. Something like this h1. Okay, this is the tag, and you should to close this tag. This is the structure of HTML, right? So inside the HTML, if you write inside any kind of tags, you write something, you will write something, right? So you will write this is heading 1, and okay, and you will change another tag, you will write another tag, and you will close it. And now you will write here, this is paragraph. Now you can see inside my body tag there is 2 tags is available, right? The first one is h1 tag, and the second one is p tag. So, and inside the h1 tag also there is something. So you can see this is heading 1, right? So this is the element, okay, and inside the p tag, now you can see this is paragraph, right? So this is the element, so it means every contents inside a tag, that is element. Hoping you understand, okay? So it means inside the body tag also there is 2 tags, right? These also elements, and inside the HTML tag there is 3 tags available: body, h1 and p. That is also known as HTML element. Hoping you understand, and if you have any kind of doubt about the HTML element, you can ask me in the comment sections, okay? Don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. I'll try to give answer of your questions. So if you have any doubts about the HTML elements, I'll try to make clear, okay?
What is HTML heading and how can you use HTML heading in your web page design? Oh, you can see here is my computer screen. So now let's start. How can we use the heading 1 style in HTML? It's too much easy. So you can see in my computer screen.
So here's my computer screen, and you can see this is the structure of HTML5. So today I'm going to talk about the headings. So what is HTML5 headings? It is one of the most useful features of HTML. So if you are trying to learn HTML headings, then this is the right video for you. Please watch until the last. Okay, so without any late, let's begin our HTML heading tutorial. So what is HTML heading? So when you are creating a web pages, SEO, search engine optimization friendly web pages, then in that case you have to index your web pages in the Google, Bing.com, Yahoo.com, like this in this kind of search engine, right? So if you are trying to index your web pages in the search engine, then you have to use the heading. Then it will be very helpful when you are trying to index your web page in the search engine. So how can you use the headings? There are several types of heading. So first of all, I'm going to teach you how can you use the HTML headings. Okay, just wait for a moment. So I am going to use the heading 1. There are 6 type of headings, right? So first of all, I'm going to use the heading. So this is heading 1. So after that, I am closing my h1 tag. So just wait for a moment. I'll save this one. Okay, just wait for a minute. So in the desktop I am saving this one. I'm giving the name this one, index.html. okay, so now I'm going to open my index.html file. So for this I'm clicking in the index.html. Now you can see there is this is heading 1.
So now I'm going to teach about other heading styles. There are several heading styles: heading 2, heading 3, heading 4 and heading 5 also. There are lots heading style which is we can implement in our web pages. So if you are also trying to learn these heading styles in HTML5, you can watch this video until the last.
Okay, so I have another heading style also, that is S2. So for this I'm going to S2. So this is heading 2. Okay, so another one is heading, this is heading 3. Okay, S4, this is heading 4. So another is S5. Okay, this is heading 5. Another is, sorry, just wait for a moment, H6. H6 also, sorry, H6 also available. This is heading 6. So these are the headings. So when you so now I'm saving this one, and I'll go in my Google Chrome and I'll refresh it by pressing F5 button. Now you can see there are 6 type of heading inside my web pages. Hoping you understand the headings, and if you have still any confusion about the HTML heading, you can ask me in the comment sections. How can you use a link in HTML web pages? And if you are also searching that kind of video, and you are in the right video, so here is my computer screen, and now I'm going to teach you how can you use the link in HTML web pages. So this is too much easy. Just I'm giving a title, and I'm just giving demo link test. Okay, so I'm closing the title tag. So from here inside the body, I'm just using I'm creating a UL. Okay, and I'm closing this one, and from here I'm just creating a list. So this one is home. Okay, oh sorry, it should be list. So I'm creating another photo link also. Okay, now you can see there is 2 link. If I minimize my text editor, and if I open the index.html, just index.html, now you can see this is paragraph, right? So okay, just wait for a moment. This is image.html. Image.html, where is it? Yeah, this one is image.html, and now you can see there is 2 list available inside my web page, right? So how can I put the link here? So in the home, I am just giving a link. So I should to give only a href ref, and from here I should to give the web pages, or you can give the link also index.html. I have, and that's why I'm giving index.html, and you have to close this one, and from here I'm just closing this one. Sorry, /a. Okay, now I'm saving it, and now if I refresh this one, you can see there is a link, right? And I'm creating the another just wait for a moment, maybe there is another link also available right here. So from here, just I'm creating another page also. So just I'm creating HTML and head, title, photo, link. Okay, I'm closing the title, and I'm closing the head also. Now I'm starting body, and I have to write something here. So I am putting h1 tag here. This is photo page. Okay, now I'm closing this one. h1. Now I'm closing the body tag also. Now I'm closing the HTML tag also. Okay, now I'm saving this one inside in my desktop, and I'm just giving the name photo.html. Now you can see I have already saved this one. So I want to use the image also, img src. If you don't img source, and from here I think there is an image. Okay, okay, now you can see there is a image available inside my desktop. So I'm just giving 1.jpg, and I'm closing this one. Okay, now if I want to give a link inside the photo, now just I have to write a ref href, then inside the double inverted comma, and here I should to give the link. So I have already created photo.html. Now I'm giving a link to the photo,
and now I am closing the A tag here, A, and now I am saving it by pressing Ctrl plus F. Now if I refresh this one, just wait for a moment. If I refresh this one, now you can see there is two links available, right? If I click in the home, now you can see this is telling me that this is paragraph. Now this is opening the index.html. If I go to back and if I click in the photo is opening, right? So this is the amazing, and hoping that you understand to how can you put the link inside the web pages using HTML. How to use HTML colors, and if you are searching that kind of video, you are in the right video. So now I'm going to show you my computer screen, and you have to follow all the steps to use HTML colors, and you will be clear and you will understand to use HTML's colors.
So here's my computer screen, and you can see there is a structure of HTML, and here is one of the important tutorial of HTML. Lots of people are practicing to learn how to use color in HTML5. Then this is the right video for you, but you have to watch until the last. There are several ways to use HTML colors, but if you know the CSS already, it will be very easy for you. But if you don't know about the CSS, maybe it will be some difficult also for you, but don't worry, I'll teach you in this video. So first of all, I'm using a P tag, okay, and inside this is my first color text, okay. I'm closing this one by pressing P tag, okay, and inside the P you can see here is I'm using a if I run this file, just I'm going to launch in Chrome. Now you can see there is nothing, right? There is only this is my first color text, and from here if I want to use the color, and first of all I have to use the style tag, and from here I'm just going to style, okay, and from here I'm just giving the color code, background color, no, I want to use only color, and I'm using semicolon, and I'm just giving the rate, and I'm closing this one, okay. And if I save it, and I'm going to launch in my Chrome browser, now you can see my paragraph text is already changed, right? So with the help of style tag, you can use the colors inside your paragraph. And if I want to use the color in the background color, okay, background color, and I'm using the tomato, okay, tomato, and I'm saving it, and I'm running in my favorite Chrome browser. Now you can see there is a tomato background color available, right? But I think this is looking too much small, that's why I think I should to make it H1. If you don't know what is H1, you can check my previous video. This is already available inside my YouTube channel. And if I refresh this one, now you can see there is a tomato background color, right? And if you want to change the border, okay, border, solid 1px tomato, and if I run this one in the you can see there is a border in my heading, right? There are several ways to use the colors. The first way is you can use the hex color also, hex code also. You can use the RGB code also, or you can use SSL code also. But in this time, I think I should use the hex code. From where you can get the hex code? There is a website available, HTMLcolorcodes.com. From there also you can use the HTML colors from here. And first of all, you have to choose your favorite color, and from here the website will provide you the hex color. Or if you know the idea about the Photoshop, you can get your hex color from here also. Now you can see there is also hex color inside here. Okay, so from here I'm going to give a hex color. So here I'm just giving a hex color from here. No, not from there. I think I should go in my Chrome browser, and from here I'm copying my hex color, and from here I'm just giving this one here. Okay, and now I'm saving it. And if I refresh my file, now you can see my bold color is already changed, right? And if I want to change the background color, it's okay for me. If I want to change the background color, okay, so I'm just changing the background color with the help of the style. Okay, now I'm saving it by pressing Ctrl+S, and if I try to run this file in the Chrome, now you can see there is my best color, right? And with the help of the Photoshop also, you can use your favorite color. Now in this time I'm using the pink color, and now you can see inside the below there is a hex code available. Okay, so from here I'm using that hex code, and if I try to use this one, and if I run this my file in the Chrome, now you can see okay, it's not working. Maybe what happened? I think the hex code is not working in this way. If you know the proper knowledge of the Photoshop, then you can use the hex code from here also. So for this, first of all you have to click in the color, and after this you have to select your favorite color. Okay, now you can see there are various colors available. In this time I am using the blue color. Oh no, in this time I'm using the yellow color. No, I'm using the orange color. And from here you can see inside the below of the color picker window there is a hex color available, and I'm copying this one, and I'm going to in my notepad, and from here I'm just changing pasting that color code, and I'm using the hatch. Okay, now I'm saving it, and if I run my color inside my web browser, you can see there is already changed, right? Okay, for another test I'm using another. Okay, in this time I'm using the green color. Okay, now you can see there is hex code available, and I'm copying the hex code, and from here from here I'm just changing the hex code, and from here I'm just launching my web page. Now you can see my background color is already changed, right? So with the help of the style options, and you can use this one, the background color or the border color, or you can use the you can use your border color and the font color also, and lots options available to use your favorite color. Okay, so the first way is you can use the HTMLcolorcodes.com also to get your color codes, or you can use the Photoshop also to get the color code.
How to use HTML tables? If you have any kind of doubts about that, you are in the right video, but you have to watch until the last. So now I'm going to show you my computer screen, and you have to follow all the steps to learn HTML tables. So without any let's begin.
Here is my computer screen, and you can see here is a basic structure of my HTML. So I'm using just wait for a moment, I'm using the table, creating a table. Okay, and first of all you should to know how can you use the tables in HTML5. So this is one of the amazing method. Before lots of people used to create the HTML web pages using the table, but in this time I am just using the HTML table. So first of all I have to use the table tag, and inside the table tag I should to close this one, Okay, and after this you should to know the tag. The tag is tr. If you know about the table, there should be a table row and table column, right? And if you don't know the table row and table column, and it will be too much problem for you, but you should to know that one, what is table row and what is table columns. And after the table row and table columns, then it will make the whole table, right? So okay, so first of all I'm creating the table row, so I'm just creating the tr, and inside the table row you can use just wait for a moment, you can use a table heading, it means th. Okay, so I'm just using name th, and another th also I'm creating address. And now I am closing the tr tag, tr tag, and I'm creating another tr. Okay, now inside the tr I am just creating td, it means table data. So I'm first of all I'm creating that ram, and I'm closing the table data, and now I'm going to click the td, and I am just creating Nepal. So just Nepal, and I'm closing the td, and I'm just closing the tr, and again I'm opening another tr tag, and inside this table row also I'm using another td, and I'm just giving a ram, it should be Siam, and I'm just closing the table data tag, and I'm again opening the td tag, and I'm just closing I'm making it US, United States. Okay, and I'm closing this one. Okay, now I'm again closing this one. Now you can see inside my table tag there are lots of tags available. Inside the first table row there is two table heads, right? Name and address. And in the second table row there is table data, there is two table data, and inside the third table row there is also same like the second table row, there is also two table data, right? And now if I run this one in my Chrome browser, now you can see there is a table data available, right? But there is no borders available. But if you want to use the table border, you need to know to use CSS also. Okay, so first of all I am just using okay, just wait style, and I'm closing another style. Okay, I didn't close the head tag also maybe. Okay, so inside style tag I can use I am just giving a style to my table th and td, and inside the curly brackets I am just giving the border 1px solid black. Okay, and I'm saving it. And if I went to in my browser and if I refresh, okay, it's not working. I think my CSS is not working this time, so just wait for a moment. I think I should do the color is not set properly maybe. So from here I am just refreshing this one. Now you can see there is a table border available inside my browser, right? But you can see there is a gap between two borders, right? And if I want to make it the gap in the 0, just wait for a moment. I am just changing from the table menu, so I'm here making it table, okay, style, cells spacing. Okay, so from here I'm making it 0. Okay, if I make it 0 and if I refresh this one, now you can see my cells spacing is 0, right? And I can use a table caption also. And if I use the table caption table practice. Okay, just wait for a moment. I think this is not working. Table practice, and if I save it and if I refresh this one, I think the table practice should to come inside here, but I think and this time I should use the caption tag, caption table practice. Okay, and I'm closing the caption tag. Okay, now you can see, I think the caption will work. Now you can see there is table practice, right? And this is the way to use the table inside your HTML. If you have still any kind of confusion about table, you can ask me in the comment sections. That's it.
And today I'm going to teach you how can you use the list, and how can you use the comment, and how can you use the ID and classes in the HTML. So if you don't know how can you use the list and the comment and the any kind of classes and the ID, and this is the right video for you, but you have to watch this video until the last. So without any let's begin our tutorial, but you have to subscribe my YouTube channel right now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and you can see here is my computer screen. And before we already learned how to use the table and table data, table row and table heading in the HTML. If you still don't know how can we use, then you can check my previous video. So now today I am going to use first of all I'll create a head. So today we'll learn the list. Okay, just wait for a moment. Today we'll learn list. Okay, and we'll learn the comment, and we will learn the ID and class. Okay, so if you don't know also list, ID, class and comment, you can check this video until the last. So today we'll learn the list, ID and classes and comment. So if you don't know also list, ID, classes and comment, so you can watch this video until the last. It will make too much clear in your doubt. So without any late, let's begin. So first of all, let's start from the list. So what is list? So if you want to create a list, how can you create the list? It's too much easy. So first of all, you have to know there is the two methods to create a list in HTML. So first of all, I'm using the unordered list, and there are two types of list available. One is unordered and another is ordered list available. So first of all, I'm creating the unordered list. Okay, so from here just you have to type the whale tag, and from here I'm just creating a list. Okay, so first of all I'm just creating the CPU, and okay, and I'm creating another list, RAM. Okay, and another I'm picking is motherboard. Oh sorry, I'm doing a great mistake here. I have to close by li tag. Okay, now I'm saving it by pressing Ctrl+S, and now I'm going to run, and I'm launching this in the Chrome. Now you can see there is another list available, right? So after this, so now I'm again creating another type of list here. So just you have to type ul, and from here I'm just creating a list such as car. Okay, helicopter, and I'm closing this one, and another is cycle. Okay, and I'm closing the UL tag also. Okay, now I'm saving it and I'm running this one in the Chrome. Now you can see there is another list available, right? So this is the easiest way to use the list inside your HTML tag. Okay, so now let's move on. So what is ID and classes? Okay, so first of all, start from the ID. If you give a ID in your HTML tags, it will be very easy when you are using CSS or JavaScript in the future. And if you didn't use the ID, and it will not be easy to use CSS and JavaScript in the future. That's why you have to use the ID. If you give a unique ID to your HTML elements, then you can target your HTML elements by using that kind of ID. So first of all, you have to use a tag. You have to use a ID, and from here you can give such as. Just wait for a moment. I'm just giving an ID. So I'm just giving the ID name is vehicle. Okay, and next time when I will use the style tag, when I'll use the CSS, okay, and now in that time I can use a ID, okay, and not the ID, it means vehicle, and in that time and I can give lots of styles here, such as background colors. Okay, just wait for a background color, red, and if I save it and if I go to run and launch in the Chrome, now you can see there is a background color, right? So if you use the ID in your HTML tag, it will be very easy for your future, and you can use this one in the JavaScript also. Okay, so if you know the knowledge of the JavaScript, and it will be very helpful for you also. Okay, so inside the script tag you can use your different kind of JavaScript code. Okay, so this is the ID. And what is classes? Okay, so classes also same like the same like the ID, but if you give the class, okay, class, and from here I'm just giving the car. Okay, so now you can see I give the first list class is car. Okay, so now you can target only class, you can only target the car class from the CSS or from the JavaScript. Okay, so this is the most beneficial things when you will use the classes. So if next time if you want to target that one, okay, just I'm giving the car. Okay, so only for car I want to use some styles. So from here I'm just using the background color, and I'm just using the green. Okay, and if I save it and if I run in the Chrome, you can see it's working only for the car, right? So the ID and classes work like same, but if you give a specific class to your any kind of HTML elements, in that time you can target your tag okay by differently. So if I use the if I use the class here also, so you can use different kind of class here, right? So I can use heli. Okay, and if I use the class what is the class? I think I should to use the cycle. Okay, you can use you can give any kind of name to your class. Okay, and next time it will be very easy to use this one. Okay, so this is the ID and classes. Okay, the class specifies your tags, and the ID also give a unique ID to your HTML elements, and it will be easy when you are using the CSS and JavaScript in the future. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic. So it's the HTML comment. So what is HTML comments? When you are creating a HTML web pages, in that time there are lots of codes should be right. Okay, so in that time it will be very confusing when you are working in the team, or you are working after a few days. Okay, so in that time you can give a comment in that sections. So now here I can give a comment. So how can you give a comment? So just you have to use less than, and just keep this one. Okay, and just use the 2 dash, and from here this is for vehicle section. Okay, and just use the semicolon and just close by greater than. Now you can see this is a comment, right? In this time I'm using the Notepad++. Here is a green color. I think in other different kind of, sorry, just I'm using the Sublime text, not this one, Sublime text. Okay, now you can see there is also, I think, available the comments. So okay, just wait for a moment. Now you can see there is also if I want to use the comment. Okay, this here is not a green color, right? It's depend on the text editor, but it's okay. So if you want to use the comment inside your HTML, now you can see, and this is the perfect structure to write a comment in your HTML blocks. Okay, so in the last I'm writing a comment, my HTML design, sorry, list ID class comment tutorial finished. Okay, now you can see there is two comments available inside my this code.html, right? So this is for today. So if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. That's it.
How to use quotation in HTML. So if you are also searching that kind of video, then you are in the right video. So now I'm going to show you my computer screen. You have to follow all the steps to use HTML quotations. So without any delay, let's begin our tutorial.
It is my computer screen, and I'm going to show you to how to use the quotes in HTML5. This is one of the amazing method, and you can also use the quotes to make beautiful web pages. So hoping that you will enjoy this video, but you have to watch until the last. So without any delay, let's begin. So first of all, I'm creating the structure of HTML5, the doc type. Okay, doc type HTML, and I'm just typing HTML and head and title, and I'm giving the course practice. Okay, and I'm closing the title, and I'm closing the head also. Okay, and from here I'm starting the body, and I'm closing the body, and I'm closing the HTML also. Okay, now I'm saving it. Okay, now I'll save this file inside the desktop, and I'm just giving the name code.html. Okay, and after this I'm just creating a paragraph. So before also we can check my previous video to know the paragraph tag. So I'm using I am using quotes in HTML, and I'm closing the p tag. And if I save it and if I go to run and I'm going to runs in Chrome, now you can see inside my browser there is I'm using quotes in HTML. Okay, so from here I'm writing a code. RAM says that. Okay, now I'm using the code. We should to use code by using the Q tag. Okay, and from here I'm using I am beginner in HTML5, and I'm closing the Q tag. Now if I'm saving it by pressing Ctrl+S, and I'm going to again in the run, and I'm running in the Chrome. Now you can see RAM says that, and here is, now you can see there is a quotes available. Okay, now this is the first type of the quotes, and now I'm using the second type of code. Okay, so now I am writing the another kind of quotes, that is block code. Okay, so from here I'm just writing education is not only reading reading books, but also listen to the birds. Okay, and I'm closing this one, and I'm closing this one by the closing tag block quotes. Okay, I'm closing this one by using block quotes, and I'm saving it by pressing Ctrl+S. And if I run this file in the Chrome, now you can see there is education is not only reading books but also listen to the birds. Now you can see there is a indents in my sentence, right? So you can also use the quotes inside your web pages, and it will make a different kind of web pages. When you are creating a different kind of web pages, in that case it will be very helpful for you. Hoping that you understand about the block quotes.
How to use image in HTML. So if you don't know how can you use the image in the HTML web pages, then this is the right video for you. Please watch until the last, and you will be able to use images in your web pages using HTML. Now I'm showing you my computer screen, and you have to follow all the steps to use images in your web pages.
This is my computer screen, you can see. So I'm creating a new file and I'm saving it in the, just wait for a moment. I am just saving it, file save, and I'm saving this one in the desktop, and I'm just giving home.html. okay, sorry, image.html. Now there is an image.html inside my desktop, so I'm just creating a structure of HTML. So HTML, sorry, doc type HTML. Now I'm creating HTML, and I'm closing this one HTML. Okay, now I'm saving it. So from here, okay, just wait for a moment. Now from here I'm just creating a head tag and image try. So I'm closing the head tag, and now just wait for a moment. I should to put this image try inside the title tag. So title and demo image test. So I'm closing the title, and I'm closing the head also. Now from here I'm starting the body. Okay, and from here I am closing the body. Okay, now this is the basic structure of the HTML. Now you can see there is nothing. Okay, so how can you put the images? So how can you insert the images inside your web pages? This is one of the simple tricks. So you can see here there is a images.html, and now you can see there is nothing, right? So I'll just wait for a moment. If I write the okay, I'm using h1 tag. So if you don't know what is h1, you have to watch my previous video. This is image test tutorial. So I'm closing the h1 tag, and now I'm closing it. And if I refresh this one, you can see this is image test tutorial, right? So from here I have to insert the image. So for this you have to you have to use img source and it's equal to, and from here you have to give the URL of your images. I think there is some images inside me. You can see there is a Nepali motivation images. So I'm using this one, Nepali motivation.jpg, and I'm closing this one. Okay, now if I refresh this one, now you can see there is an image inside my web page, right? But if I want to share the size, how can I set the size of my image? So if I want to say, I can use the height for the height. So I'm using the height, I think 500 pixel, 500 pixel, and I'm using the width, it's called to 200 pixel, sorry, 600 pixel. Okay, and I'm closing this one. Now you can see there is a image image size is increasing, right? So this is the perfect size. So hoping that you understand, and if you still getting confusion to use image source inside your web pages, then you can ask me in the comment section. There are lots of options available, but if you only want to use the images inside your web pages, then this is the perfect video for you. That's it.
Thank you so much for watching this video, hoping that you understand something about the HTML. And if you have still any kind of confusion about the HTML, you can ask me in the comment sections. If you have any kind of topics missing in this video, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll make the tutorial only for you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video once again, and I'll meet with you in another video. Goodbye, see you again.